So normally when I do these reviews, it's typically on something newer or something new coming out. This is more of a farewell. And it's a shame that the Ford Fiesta ST has been discontinued for the U.S. It'll continue on in Europe with a 3-cylinder turbo, but we are done with it. And it's unfortunate. It's got to be one of the most fun cars you can own. It's right there with a Subaru BRZ or a Mazda Miata, and you've got usable back seat room. So it's a shame that it's leaving us. If you ever get a chance to drive one, I totally recommend it. You will be surprised as to how much fun that zippy little car will go around those turns. And it really is the essence of what driving is all about. And using all 197 horsepower is just a thrill. So that being said, this is a farewell to the Ford Fiesta ST. So the Ford Fiesta ST arrived in late 2014 as a 5-door model in the US versus the European 3-door. And it featured more aggressive front and rear fascias, front and rear anti-roll bars, a stiffer lower suspension, disc brakes all the way around, and bigger rotors up front. Now the Fiesta ST actually has more aggressive suspension tweaks than the Focus ST. And earlier you got these silver painted 17-inch alloy wheels, whereas in later years you could actually get a optional ebony wheel with the red painted calipers, which is a $375 option. So the ST has a 1.6-liter engine producing 197 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 214 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500 RPM. Now that's with a max output of 21 PSI of boost, giving you 26 miles per gallon city and 35 highway. Now with a curb weight that's only 2,752 pounds, you get a 0 to 60 time of 6.9 and a quarter mile time of 15 seconds. So as you make your way to the interior, it's mainly hard touch plastic with this soft touch on the armrest. As to be expected for this price range of a car. You have sport pedals, an ST logo on the side sill, the standard ST seats with the white contrast stitching, which are more comfortable if you're a bigger guy or gal, I think. And if you're not doing any autocrossing, it's really not necessary to upgrade to the Recaro seats that are a $2,000 option and come in 2 different colors. Your dash is made up of mainly hard touch plastics with soft touch where it's necessary. You have this single zone climate control with your temperature setting there and all of your different zones. Now you have a Sony 100 watt 8-speaker sound system. You have the standard 6-speed manual along with a 12 volt power outlet, your 2 cup holders, and your emergency brake in the center. You have a soft touch armrest with 2 USB ports. Now this one does not have the moonroof option, which is a $795 fee. You have 2 map lights and no sunglass container. And you have vanity mirrors with no light. Now this has the upgraded navigation for a $795 option with a 6.5-inch screen, which has the sync system. It's typical Ford. It's very easy to use, navigate. You can pair your phone. The only argument I have is that it is a little small. As you make your way to the back seat, your materials do not carry over. It's all hard touch. I had the front adjusted for a 6-foot adult, and I had, as you can see, very little room for my knees. But they do give you a cutout, and you have a 12-volt power outlet and one cup holder, so that your rear passengers can fight over it, I guess. And all of your seat materials carry over to the back with its white contrast stitching. And of course you have map pockets on either seat. No center armrest, but you do have, of course, a 60-40 split. As you can see, you have a little bit of room, not a lot, but with the seats folded down, it's actually a pretty good amount of room. Glove box is a little on the tight side, but that's to be expected, but there actually is quite a bit of room there, so that's a good thing. And as you can see, you have plenty of soft touch right on the dash. Overall, a great, fun, compact car with everything you need. So the Ford Fiesta ST, with its base price of about $21,000, is gone. And what worries me is that Ford took a chance to bring us small, compact, fun, turbocharged with a 6-speed manual. But every other car manufacturer will look at this as a failure, meaning it'll be difficult to bring anything like this to our shores again. And that scares me the most. Thanks for watching.